back to our channel. It's been quite a while since we've posted any content. That's just we haven't taken the time to sit and film anything. We have been busy, but not with things that are really worth vlogging. So we just have not filmed any of the things we've been doing this winter. But we thought we'd give you a little life update and what we hope to do the rest of this year.
Is that my cue? Although we haven't been posting any videos lately, you may have noticed a little bit of change on our YouTube channel wording and the Facebook page, and I think on our Instagram account. That change has kind of reflected where we think we're going to be going with the channel. We started 4 years ago. Seems like it's gone in a blink of an eye, but it's been 4 years since we started our channel, Old House on the Corner. And when we began, it was a family channel that we did all together with the kids. But it's kind of transitioned into being more of a channel of Claudine and I and what we're doing around the house and places we go and activities we get involved in. And I think that's where the channel is going to go. Would you agree?
Well, yeah, especially since 2 of the kids are out of the house now, and probably a third won't be too much longer, and so, yeah.
So we hope you'll stick around with us and continue to tune in with Claudine and I and what we do and where we go and things that we get involved with, and still be here at the old house as well as other places that we travel. We enjoy having you come along, and thank you for joining us.
So, as I said at the beginning, we've had things happen in the past few months, but we just haven't vlogged any of them necessarily. So we've had birthdays. All of the kids except Shannon so far have had birthdays. Brianna, Brendan turned 18, so a significantly big birthday. I had a birthday, Dale had a birthday. Megan celebrated her 5th actual birthday. She's born on Leap Day, so she is 20, but it was her 5th real birthday. So we are just waiting for Shannon's birthday at the end of March. But also, during that time, we have had, unexpectedly, our 2nd grandchild was born almost 8 weeks early at the beginning of February. And because he was so early, had a few challenges to overcome in his early life. He was in the hospital for about 5 weeks in the NICU and then in regular peds. So they were away from home and having to deal with all that. And through lots of prayer and people donating to them and everything, they were able to afford to stay close by him and be with him during that time. And also, he's doing much better. He's been able to come home just this week. So he is doing quite well and growing, and mom's healed after an emergency procedure, and everything's going well with him.
So keep Shannon and Noah in your prayers. They still have a lot of new changes in their life and still learning how to be brand new parents to what is still a preemie. We haven't even reached his actual due date yet, so but he's growing like a weed.
And as you know, we have our 1st grandchild, Leia, and we have the privilege of watching her. Well, I watch her with Megan and most days when her parents work. And she has some delays that were noticed early on by her pediatrician, and she's been undergoing some tests and stuff. And so she is starting to get the help she needs and improving, and they're still figuring out for sure. They think the neurologist thinks he's narrowed down what syndrome she has, but they're still figuring all of that out. So we would appreciate prayers for her also and her parents as they navigate having a child that has some significant needs. But we also know that we have a God that is able to do more than we can even ask or imagine, as the Bible tells us, and we trust that He has created her for a specific purpose and reason, and that He has good big plans for her life. And whatever that entails and whatever that looks like, we are thankful and blessed to have her. She's just the happiest baby, and we just look forward to see what God is going to do in that situation, because although it might look to the human eye it's a negative thing, we know that God can take even negatives and turn them into positives. So we'd appreciate and covet your prayers for her and for the doctors, and that she would get the help she needs, and that she would be able to do even more than what the doctors think and say and expect her to be able to do. And as we know with Shannon and her life with CF, when she was diagnosed, the life expectancy was in the 30s, and now it's approaching 60. So anything that kids and babies are diagnosed with, you just don't know where the medical technology and all of the experiments, you don't know where all the experiments they do and all the testing and trying that they do. There may be a cure for whatever it is that Leia has in her lifetime. So we look forward to seeing how God works in that situation as well. But as I said a couple times now, we really covet your prayers for her and for that family.
Another thing we like to mention, as we've mentioned in past videos a number of times now over the last couple of years, we are looking forward to our upcoming trip to Scotland. That'll be just Claudine and I, but we are going to take you along. We want to involve you in this trip and let you see some of the sights that we see, so we're going to be sharing footage so that you can enjoy the sights and sounds that we see and see the activities and the places that we go. We hope you'll enjoy that trip. We hope you're looking forward to that trip, and we'll bring that later this year. One of the upcoming videos that we're planning before that trip, however, is to share with you some of the stuff that we've bought for the trip. Obviously, Scotland's a little bit wetter country than we are used to here, although we do get some rain here in New York State. But it's a more rainy country at times in Scotland. It's a little bit cooler, although we're used to cool weather here in New York State, so it probably won't be much different than what we're used to here. But what we did was we looked for some advice on what to wear and what to pack and things that we might be needing. We've gone ahead and purchased some of those items so that we're all prepared for the weather, and we'll be able to go and do things even if the rain comes. No matter what the weather's like, we're going to be going and seeing sights, and we're going to be doing activities, and we want to be prepared. But we're going to share those things with you, that what we got, and we'll let you know how things turned out and how they worked and whether or not they did work or didn't work. So we hope you'll enjoy that content as well.
And the only other big thing we have planned, at least at this time for the year, is a trip. We aren't doing a large family vacation. We're just doing a small semi-family vacation. We're going down near where Shannon and Noah live and visiting some historical sites and whatnot in that area. So Megan and Brendan will be along with us, and of course Shannon and Noah, when he's able to from work, do things with us. So we're looking forward to that later in the summer.
One of the places we're going to stop on that trip, one of the only places, because we're going to take some time just to relax and
really want to go to that area so that we can spend time with Shannon, Noah, and the baby. We are basically, the big thing we're doing is going to Monticello, where Thomas Jefferson lived. I've never been there, so that will be interesting and exciting. We like our historical sites, so we're looking forward to that. And I think we have one or two other small things planned to do also that we'll probably vlog and share with you later in the summer.
Obviously, besides the things we've mentioned, there will be other things that we do throughout the coming year, and we'll share those along the way. We don't know yet exactly how often our content will be uploaded, but we are going to do our best to get back on more of a regular schedule, and we hope you'll stick around, come along with us for 2024.
Thanks for watching. We hope to see you in our next installment. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications.
By the way, for those of you who have watched our past videos and saw the transformation of this room, this is the current state of the new library. We got a couple bookshelves that we put up. No progress on the reading nook yet. We still haven't made a solid decision on whether or not to go with that, but we think this room turned out pretty well.